All right, everyone. Today we're going to look at factors and divisibility, which is lesson 5.2. When we are thinking about divisibility, there is a table in their book that looks like this. So it has the divisibility rules for the number 2, 3, 5, 6, and 9. So their homework is going to ask them questions like, what does it ask? Is 6 a factor of the number? And then it's going to give them a bunch of different numbers. And they have to determine if the number 6 can be a factor. So basically, like for example, number 2, the number is 56. So it's asking if 6 will be a factor of 56. So one of the ways that they can tell is by referencing these divisibility rules. So a number will be divisible by 2 if the number is even. So anything that ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8 is divisible by 2, which means any number that ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8 is going to have a factor of 2. So then the next rule is for 3. So the rule for 3 is that the sum of it's divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3. For example, if we have the number 36, the sum of the digits means we would add 3 plus 6. 3 plus 6. That equals 9. Now, is 9 divisible by 3? Yes, it is. So the number 36 is divisible by 3. We added the two digits together, got the number 9. 9 is divisible by 3. Let's look at the number 5. So obviously the number 5, anything is divisible by 5 as long as it ends in a 0 or a 5. That one's pretty easy. The next one is the hardest one, the 6. They have to do two different steps. First, they have to see if the number they're trying to divide into 6 pieces is even and that it is divisible by 3. So, for example, the number 21. Just because it is divisible by 3, because 2 plus 1 equals 3, does not make it divisible by 6 because this is not an even number. We would need to have an even number like 18, which would be 1 plus 8. That equals 9. So not only is 9 divisible by 3, but 18 is an even number. So that is how I can tell that 18 is divisible by 6. And the last rule that we learned today was the 9 divisibility rule. So the 9 divisibility rule is a lot like the 3 divisibility rule, except instead of it being divisible by 3, it's being divisible by 9. So, for example, the number 72. 72, if we add the digits together, we get 9. Is 9 divisible by 9? Why, yes it is. So that would mean 72 is divisible by 9. Hope that is making a little bit of sense. Also on their homework, they're going to see a sort of kind of deal. So it's going to look like this. And on one side, you're going to have blank times blank equals blank. And on the other side, it'll just be 2 commas. So for example, they have the number 12 for number 9. And there are 3 blanks on each side. All right, so remember we always start with the number 1. So basically, this table is helping them to factor out this number. So we always start with the number 1. 1 times 12 is 12. And over here is where you just put the factors. So 1 and 12 are 2 factors. Then go to the number 2. 2 times 6 is 12. So we have the numbers 2 and 6 as our next factors. And then finally 4, 3, well, I guess I should have done that the other way. 3 and 4 is 12. So that is how they fill out that kind of graph, chart kind of deal. So I hope that homework is going well tonight. Please let me know if you ever have any questions. Feel free to call me, to email me, carrier pigeon, whatever you need. I am here for you and for your student to make sure that everyone succeeds. Have a great night.